let's talk about Kurt was getting ready to tell us that he got his hair cut last night, and I didn't even notice, but it looks nice.
Oh, thank you very much. It's kind of more spiky and short than I'd like it to be, though.
But your hair's like a half inch.
Here's the thing. Like,
any given point on your head.
I am not proud of this, but I get my hair cut at Great Clips, and I know we've talked about this before.
Not hair cuttery?
No, not hair cuttery. Not sport cuts or anything like that. I go to Great Clips because apparently they're great.
The Hairatorium? Is that one?
I used to go to
Fantastic Sam's?
That's what I was thinking.
That's it. I was like, Great Larry's? Fantastic somebody, I remember. But
that's where you bought carpet. They don't sell hair.
Dale's Carpet 1? Why did I get it cut there? But yeah, I went to Great Clips. It may be my last Great Clips visit.
No.
As it turns out, the guy who cut my hair was literally drunk.
We're losing that as a sponsor.
Was actually drunk. Yeah, no more Great Clips. Sorry, guys. I know
I can't hear any more Great Clips commercials.
We're a Clear Channel station. But, yeah, I was watching. First off, I'm way too nice. I sat for an hour and waited for a Great Clips haircut, a $12 haircut. I waited an hour. And I watched this guy take swigs from an orange Gatorade bottle, and as it turns out, it was mostly vodka, a little Gatorade. Yeah. So
how do you know? Did you taste it?
No, I smelled it.
Oh.
He was leaning on me.
He goes, "You smell this?
What does it smell like to you? Is this barbicide? I don't understand. Can you smell my this? I know it was vodka because he cleaned my comb in it before cutting my hair. He leaned on me throughout the haircut experience and kept jabbing scissors near me, and I was very panicked.
Well, here's the thing. Where I go to get my hair cut, it's awesome when they lean on you, because it's big-breasted women.
True.
And that's usually why I enjoy, also dental hygienists, I enjoy them leaning on me.
So this is Ukrainian Village, then, where you go?
No, I go a place called State Street Barbers. That's not on State Street.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
So.
See, that's why I
was it like a franchise?
Yeah, but there are only 4 different locations, and one of them's in Boston.
Oh. That's weird.
Yeah.
That's a weird way to expand. I used to go to Big Hair, but I would have to wait 2 hours there.
Well, that's because you're...
Yeah, and then I went over to Twisted Scissors, and I liked it because I could make appointments. The last time I went there, I made an appointment, and I showed up, and they're like, "Oh, it's going to be a wait."
Yeah.
And I had to wait like an hour. And I was like, "What is the point of making an appointment?" And they were like, "Oh, well, some people were late." And I was like, "But I was on time." And so it went downhill very quickly. But they actually serve alcohol there.
Mm-hmm.
See, that's what I wanted to talk about when you brought this up. It used to be at State Street, they'd always offer you a beer when you walked in. And they don't do it anymore. I'm kind of nervous to ask why.
That's how they do it.
Are you going to ask for a beer?
Excuse me, can I get a beer?
This is the only place I can go without my sponsor following me.
At Guys, they still do that, as far as I know. Guise, Guys.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Not at a guy's place where I go. He offers me beers. They're typically 40s, and I can't finish them.
By the way, do you want to get your hair cut?
Exactly.
What are we doing?
What am I coming here for again? I always forget.
He just runs the clippers around my head. That was one thing my drunk guy did last night. He pulled 2 pairs of clippers, 2 sets of clippers out of the drawer, stared at them both for a very long time, turned them both on, put one back in the drawer, still on, and then began cutting my hair. Finished, looked, and he was like, "What is that? Do you hear that?" And he opened the drawer, and there are the clippers still on. And he's like, "Whoa! I can't believe that they were still on, and you didn't tell me." And I'm like, "That was my job? What? I was in charge of that."
Okay, at what point did you realize he was drunk?
Well, I realized pretty quickly. Well, first off, like, he couldn't work.
Well, my head started bleeding.
He's like, "Hold on," and then he used the orange juice.
When
he was cleaning his wounds with the drink. He couldn't work, of all things, he couldn't work the smock. And, of course, this is the first part of the haircut. He whips it around me, gets it halfway on me, covers one leg and half of my shirt with the smock, and there's only 3 buttons on there. He can't pick one, and then he can't make it work. And he worked on the smock for like a good 3 minutes. That was the bulk of the haircut, just getting the smock on. And then me, like an idiot, I'm turning the smock, getting it to cover both my legs. That was pretty much the point where I knew something was wrong.
Why didn't you go, "Check, please," and step out?
I am entirely too nice.
That's embarrassing.
Yes. No, I can't tell anyone that this guy's drunk. I have to let him give me a shot.
Yeah. I'm a turd on this
I
one.
can't tell anyone this taxi driver is drunk. I have to let him do his job.
I don't want to ruin his life. He clearly did not have much going for him. And he was gay, middle-aged, from L.A., and wanted to talk to me about a lot of weird stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And at one point gave me the look, and I'm very uncomfortable with the look.
Wait, what is the look?
The look is the same look that I've gotten from gay guys at parties and bars and all over the place, right before they say the same thing every time. You have kind eyes.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, so he gave me the look, and apparently they think that is the line that's going to turn me gay. And I know I have kind eyes, but, that usually doesn't do it for me. I say usually, though. It could work someday. I'm not going to rule it out, but...
Like my dad is Richard Kind. I do have his eyes.
I do have just really kind eyes. But yeah, once he gave me the look, I was just like, wow, this really has gotten awkward. And still,
like I had to sleep with him. I'm just too nice.
And still, after all of this, after the drunk haircut, first off, the haircut really wasn't that bad. It took way too long. The guy smelled not only good, but too good.
What do you mean too good?
He was trying.
Well, yeah, he was leaning on my shirt and
turkey.
When I left, I went to Target and I could still smell him on me, and I had to go home and change.
Your scent haunts me.
I'm pretty sure.
Halfway through my letter to him, I realized that it was a little overpowering.
I was a step away from prostitution. Right? I paid him for this service. Not only that, I tipped 25%.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
like a chump.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Because it's like a dog. You're encouraging bad behavior.
It is. It really is.
You should have rubbed his nose in.
That's true. Just smack him with his little haircutting degree and say, no,
bad. Look what you did. So his hair on the floor, look what you did.
His name is Rick. Visit him at the Great Clips on the right next to the Target. You can't miss it. And he's a sad man.
Parking? They have parking over there?
They do. It's a huge parking lot. It actually took me some time to find parking, but it was a huge
You don't
lot.
even drive.